What happens to your body when you eat processed foods? Processed food is an enjoyable go-to meal after a long and busy day. It is not a priority for everyday food. In this video, we will share what exactly happens when you only eat processed foods. Highly processed food has become a trend nowadays. In a recent study, researchers of the University of Chapel Hill have found that Americans consume approximately 60% of processed foods, which has caused negative health consequences due to its multiple ingredients that may harm the body. Processed foods may be the root cause of your headache. Registered dietitian Isabel Smith considers processed foods as a migraine trigger, and this is the reason dietitians are cutting processed foods from your diet. Processed foods also affects your sleep pattern. Registered dietitian Tanya Zuckerbot explained that if you take them before bedtime, they lower your blood glucose by producing excess insulin and make you sleep late. It also disturbs our digestive system because of the ingredients, which is even harder to digest for the healthy digestive system. They are the reason for the imbalanced hormone, which becomes the reason for weight gain due to high calorie intake. According to the 2013 report, the consumption of calories from fat and sugar sources stop your hormones from functioning correctly, and it also affects women for a healthy and successful pregnancy. Eating only processed foods can make you prone to develop type 2 diabetes. According to French researchers, there is a 15% higher risk of developing diabetes for people on processed food only. You will be amazed if you know that the chemicals in processed foods also become the reason for the inflammation of cells, leading to inflamed joints, making you a patient of arthritis. So if you're already suffering from an inflamed joint, cutting processed carbs from your diet will decrease some of the degree of inflammation from your joints. By processing processed foods, we can lose dietary fibers, minerals, phytochemicals, and fatty acids, which can cause an unhealthy heart. Eating a lot of processed food increases the chances of metabolic syndrome, which is the risk factor for heart disease. Processed food does not contain healthy fats like omega-3 fatty acids and polyunsaturated fatty acids that help your hair grow and shine. The best you can do for healthy hair is to minimize processed food and maximize natural food. It also negatively affects the immune system because of a lack of nutrition. Because of the wear and tear of the immune system, it increases inflammation and making it difficult to fight for seasonal allergy. If you are feeling tired, having impaired memory, lack attention, then you have a foggy brain. And a foggy brain has many reasons in which processed foods top the most. Cancer is the most terrible outcome due to processed food because it contains preservatives, and according to the WHO, they can cause cancer. According to studies, people who consume more processed foods have an 11% higher risk of breast cancer and an 18% higher risk of colorectal cancer. It is not so bad to occasionally opt for processed food, but if you're going to consume them daily, ask yourself about its consequences because you are responsible for all of the mess.